You know, this is the time of year we're going to see treats everywhere. So one tip I give is that you always want to have fresh fruit around the house. So you can always grab something healthy when you want something a little bit sweet. The other thing is my philosophy is everything in moderation. So you can have almost anything as long as you don't have too much of it. And then the other thing is this is the time of year there's baked goods everywhere. So a tip I like to use is that you can replace half of the sugar in any baked recipe with the zero-calorie sweetener Stevia. You're going to cut down on calories and sugar. I think some concerns people have when they're substituting sugar or anything in a recipe is that it's not going to taste right, or they're going to mess it up, it's not going to have the right texture and so forth. So that's why I love the Stevia in the Raw Baker's Bag, because it's formulated so that 1 cup has the same sweetness as 1 cup of sugar. And when you substitute up to a cup, you can save 700 calories. The only tip I give is that you don't want to substitute more than half of the sugar in the recipe. And that's because only sugar can give you that proper browning, rising, and caramelizing that you're looking for in a baked good. Yeah, absolutely. So these pistachio and coconut lemon bars are one of my go-to recipes. It's something the whole family is going to love. In a food processor, you're going to start with making the crust, and you're going to combine some pistachios and coconut flakes, some regular sugar, some of the stevia in the Raw Baker's Bag, whole wheat flour, regular flour, and some salt. You're going to combine that, and then to that you're going to add some olive oil and some butter, and you're going to mix that into a wet dough. Then you're going to press it into a baking pan, and you're going to bake that up for about 15 minutes until it turns a cinnamon brown. And while that's baking, you can make your filling, which is super easy and delicious. Just 6 ingredients. You've got some whisked eggs, some lemon juice, some lemon zest, some flour, and then you've got 1.5 cups of regular sugar, 1.5 cups stevia in the Raw Baker's Bag. You put that on top of your crust and you bake it for about 30 minutes. And when it comes out of the oven warm, that's when I like to top it with a few chopped pistachios, some toasted coconut flakes. And the cool thing is this recipe has 50% less sugar than the full sugar version. You can get these recipes and more, like my banoffee breakfast cookies and the flourless chocolate cake, in a new e-cookbook, Half Your Cake and Eat It Too, which is available at intheraw.com. You can get these recipes and more at intheraw.com.